Hello, this is Sosuke121, and I've forgotten to get everything around, as I don't believe in cuts. I'm not cutting this. Hello everybody. You can probably guess what I'm doing, either by that or that. Yep, this thing is getting an upgrade. Why? Because the internal drive in this machine is cack. Basically, it's dead than... even better than a dodo. So what I'm doing is I'm removing the whole disk drive that is by here, and I'm inserting this disk drive. This disk drive is a Toshiba. It's a light scribe. Basically it's got the works except for HD DVD and Blu-ray. But why would you want to put Blu-ray on a piece of shit like this? It's not a piece of shit. I love the machine. It's just it's too old to have Blu-ray, especially in this day and age. Now this will be split into several videos, and I will be cutting quite a bit. So let's begin, shall we? Firstly, we'll tilt the screen like so that you can actually see the stuff, and not my big giant face. Right, so I've got my complement of screwdrivers here. Basically, I got quite a few screwdrivers on hand for any given situation. So let's put the new drive on its side. Now, what I'm going to be doing, turning the machine around. You should have something nice and. Now remember, always have yourself grounded. There we go. Right, so we just need to take out the bottom screws. And the plate just comes away, revealing to you two things. This is where more memory can go. Basically, inside this machine there is a 256 megabyte SD card, SD memory, and this one is a 512 by here. And that's the upgrade. That is the RAM that's inside the machine is original. So I just want to pop this out. I don't want it getting damaged. Let's just put this to the side, and let's continue. Now I'm going to be using this screwdriver with this, because I do not have the right screwdrivers for this sort of job. They're using a weird star head for these, so yeah, so they're quite long screws. They got to keep the whole computer together, remember. Okay, is that enough? See, look, it's got this star head instead of a normal plus or minus. So I'll just skip through the rest of the screws and show you when it's open. So all the screws are out, all four of them, and now we can take off. Now carefully take this off, because there you go, click, and it's open. Now remove some of the cables. So first I'll remove this. Remember to keep everything, including if it looks like complete cack. Take out memory before you do anything. So that's the memory out. Take this power cable out. And here we have it. So if I can just spin this around, can I? Will it let me? Yeah. As you can see, alright, let me just move the launch retard. As you can see, oh, this is a terrible angle. Oh well, my MagSafe just fell out. This is the G4's main board. That's the CPU running away from its heatsink, which this dissipates the heat over to where the fan is, where the monitor is. And that is probably the graphics. That's a modem. Why would you want one? Back then you did. And basically all the bits and pieces. So as you can see, this main board is circular. How nutty is that? A circular main board. I bet they never thought of that. You know, you can have these just any shape. So basically, we don't need the motherboard. This, or the logic board as they call it with Apple. So we don't need that. Let's return to our old viewing angle. There we go. So now, you can see the drive assembly. Believe me, this is probably the hardest part. Once again, they're using stars instead of normal ones, assholes. So we gotta take these out. We have 4 screws. We've got one where I'm currently unscrewing, which is by here. One there, one right down by here, and one by there. We want to take these 2 out as well, just to get rid of the radiation shield, as you don't want to bend it too much. Now, this is the only computer that I've ever worked on that I'll probably keep all the screws for, because usually they go missing. There you go. That's the radiation shield gone. Okay, let's just take out the rest of the screws. I would upgrade the RAM, but I don't currently have the right kind of RAM for this computer. I need SD RAM. I've only got DDR1 memory, which of course won't fit. And even if it did fit, it would probably make this computer crash more than Vista. Yeah, that's right, folks. Don't just blame Vista. Sometimes it's probably your hardware. It's like I installed this MacBook full of 4 GB of RAM. On the box it said, "Oh, fully compatible." Yeah, made my MacBook crash more than Vista did. So at that point, I was kind of regretting getting rid of Vista. Now I don't, obviously, because now I know what the problem was. Now, obviously, the last screw is going to be the hardest. Until it's so loose, it'll just come out. Okay, and that's that out. Now this is where I recommend trying to hide this main board. Oh, I can't get this cable out. Screw it. There you go. That's better. I don't recommend doing that, but it was necessary. Right, there you go. So now I've got the main board hidden underneath the desk. Remove all items like this. And now we can pull it out. Now this is quite tricky. Oh, that did not sound healthy, but don't worry, it is. So right, that's out. This is the front of the drive, so don't worry if it fell out before. Alright. So here we have the whole drive assembly. Now, to get rid of these cables, you have to pull out the 4-pin Molexes. As you can see, this is the fan. The fan is all the way at the top, and yada yada yada. I will give you a tour, but that's the internal speaker by here. And okay, if I ever found that these Molexes are incredibly hard to take out,